Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Dumela Universe. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a collective reading for the summer and winter months, December, January, and February 2022, going into 2023. In the Northern Hemisphere, generally, you should be going into the winter months. And in the Southern Hemisphere, generally, we are heading into our summer months. And the winter months are about a stillness, about a coming into your center, into your core, really harnessing your energy, not letting a lot of energy interfere with your frequency, really going into that hibernation, shutting the outside world out so that you can really focus in harnessing your frequency, harnessing your craft, harnessing your skill, harnessing your beautiful energies. It is a time of deep reflection. It is a time of restoration, a time of you really grounding your energy and really nurturing yourself for when spring comes along and those beautiful energies start sprouting. You'll have all the energy and all the beautiful insight to be able to navigate those energies beautifully. So for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere going into winter, it is a time of you really going within that hermit mode, that stillness, that centering. And it's really assisting you to harness the divine masculine energy, which is an energy of stillness, where you are at rest until you receive the promptings from source and soul, not just frantically creating blindly, but creating through the direction, through the guidance, through the inspiration of source within you. And for those heading into the summer months, well, for you it is fiery action energy. All of the beautiful seedlings have sprouted now in spring, and it's time for you to take action. It's time for opportunities. It's time for busyness. It's time for socializing. It's time for co-creating. It's time for fluidity and flexibility, as now you are ready to take action on these beautiful manifestations about you. It's time for movement. It's time for community. Even if you are in a very solo journey at this time, even if you're in your own space, for we also as Velastri, we have found ourselves in our own sacred space, really harnessing our energy. So we are now applying that winter energy within the frequency of summer, where we are now within that hermit stillness of our honing in of our frequency, but in these social occasions, in the busyness, in the frequency of movement and energy. And the summer energy, of course, brings about beautiful opportunities and beautiful co-creations. And you finally, the mastering of the divine masculine energy for those in the summer hemisphere is you remaining within your frequency while co-creating with others, you remaining in your power while interacting with others, not dimming your light, not altering yourself, remaining flexible. So it's you're rooted in who you are, and yet you are happy to co-create. You're not just bending to others' will. You're not dimming. You're not watering yourself down to please others. So very powerful energies this winter and summer. Very contrasting, but we do feel they work together, for both require a stillness and anchoring in the divine masculine energy. The divine masculine energy is still anchored within source energy, anchored within divine feminine energy. You're not just altering for others, you're not stepping out of your alignment for others, whether you are in the winter energy being still harnessing the frequency, or you're in the summer energy being busy, you are still harnessing your frequency, you're still staying centered, honing in your energy. There's something very powerful and something very magical about you honoring your frequency, honoring your existence, and not stepping out of your frequency for another, but allowing your frequency to co-create with others in your highest expression of your authentic truth. So let us see the energies coming through this summer and winter period. We feel very powerful shifts coming through December, January, February. The first, open your heart, love yourself, dare to be vulnerable. The second, stargate to Lyra, expand your causal chakra, enter the unicorn kingdom. Oh yes, please, we love the unicorn kingdom. We have asked universe source that may be where we go after this human experience. A bit of a vacay in the unicorn kingdom sounds absolutely on our list to do. And look for the signs, pay attention, expect an answer. Okay, so we are first going to read these energies within the winter frequency. Actually no, we will go card by card and we will receive for winter and summer, winter and summer. Yes, spirit, yes, that works. So first with the open your heart, love yourself and dare to be vulnerable. For those in the winter energy, for those going into this winter, the northern hemisphere, you are really honing in your frequency and learning to love who you are. You are really enjoying the time you're spending with yourself and opening your heart to you, to the love of you, to the frequency of you. You are really, you're being still and centered in your frequency, still within your light, still within your energy, and you are loving who you are. You are loving who you be. You are spending time with self. You're not letting other people's energy take a lot of your energy or time. You're really spending time on yourself, and you are enjoying harnessing and honing in your energy. It's this beautiful time of stillness where you are coming to beautiful depths of understanding of who you are, of the energy within you, of how your manifestation works, of how your alchemy works. Almost even experimenting, we're receiving from spirit, experimenting with your new abilities, experimenting with your spiritual gifts, really learning and exploring your nature and exploring your healing abilities, exploring your creative abilities, exploring you, and it's in different ways. Some of you who are, in the more physical and less spiritually inclined, this might be you taking time to nurture your body, to get into a healthy fit body, or to start a hobby, a craft, an artistry, spending time maybe creating music. You're really just nurturing you and nurturing your abilities and nurturing your gifts. And of course, those of you who are spiritual, it's you opening up to your spiritual gifts, opening up to your mastery, those light codes, and really enjoying who you are, opening your heart to you. 9, the end of self-loathing, the end of self-criticism, the end of self-judgment, the end of self-deprecation, the end of you denying yourself, but the beginning of you loving yourself deeply. And for those in the summer energies, summer frequencies, the summer months, you are opening your heart to who you are in the expression of you. You are no longer shy to show you who you are to people. You're no longer shy to remain in your power and be amongst people and other experiences. You are loving who you are. You are loving the being you are. You're no longer apologizing for the being you are. You're no longer reducing the being you are. You're no longer overlooking the being you are. You are remaining in your truth and co-creating with others at that level. And you are loving your expression. You're loving the expression of you at work, loving the expression of you with your friends, loving the expression of you with family. Wherever you are loving how you are. You're loving your way. You're loving your conversation. You're loving what you bring to the table. It's just you really being open and vulnerable in all spaces, knowing you're protected in that space, because as you're open and vulnerable and authentic, you're raising your frequency to such a high level that only those who are in that space can meet you there. And you're no longer shifting from your core energy to please others or in order to relate to others. This is you really loving the expression, beautiful adoration, self-adoration, self-honor. And it's not narcissistic, it's not self-serving, it is self-honoring, it is self-loving, it is self-caring, self-nurturing. Very beautiful. So a beautiful 3 months of you just appreciating and loving and nurturing and allowing the being of you to be, and really enjoying who you are. We feel that even if it's a new gift coming through, a new experience, a new creative ability, or you're just really enjoying who you are, you're laughing at situations, laughing at the expression of you, not teasing yourself but enjoying who you are. You almost make yourself laugh in some cases. You just enjoy your magic, you enjoy your quirkiness, you enjoy your crazy, you enjoy your frequency. It's really lovely. It's a bountiful celebration of yourself. And Stargate of Lyra, expand your causal chakra, enter the unicorn kingdom. You're also going through major expansion in your star chakra, your crown chakra, and your third eye. You are really receiving major downloads because you are in this beautiful frequency of self-love and self-appreciation and self-honoring. You're remaining fixed in your openness, in your authenticity. You're not wavering from source. As such, you are now available to these energies that require you to be in that constant source state, because those energies do not waver from source. And now that you are within the source frequency, you are receiving these energies. And we can definitely share this experience personally, for we have been channeling and anchoring these different beautiful beings, these different beautiful expressions and energies, who are introducing themselves to us for the first time. And they say to us that now that you are honoring yourself and your frequency, we can finally come and co-create, because we did not move from source. So we could not co-create with you until you are in a space not to move from source. And we feel them now more than ever before. They feel friendly, they feel very playful, very interested in our frequency. For it's not often that the human collective can be at source at such a constant frequency. And you are all now experiencing these different energies in different ways, in different ways which are aligned to your journey, of course. So powerful light codes and powerful energies anchoring in information, wisdom, clarity coming through, because you are home to receive you, not only in the physical, but you're home to receive you in the spiritual, in the higher frequencies of energy. And 40 is a 4 balance and foundation. It brings a beautiful, bountiful foundation and an energy to you, and you're able to enter these higher frequency kingdoms, these higher frequency dimensions, where these other beings who always remain in their authentic truth roam in their dwelling space, because you are finally a vibrational match to enter. You can now enter those kingdoms, you can now explore those frequencies, because you finally honor yourself enough to remain within the truth of who you are, within the truth of source, within the truth of your authentic expression. Wow. So very powerful energies of you connecting at a much higher frequency with your spiritual team, with your soul, with your guides, with your spiritual energies, with your evolution, with your ascension. So even if you're not necessarily very spiritual, even if you're more physically based, and that's the world you roam in, you are really going to feel these major light codes raise your experience to a much higher experiencing of the physical, so much so that the physical almost feels surreal and spiritual. It's not so fixed and it's not so rigid. It's more fluid and tangible and almost magical to the touch and to the feel. Wow. And look for signs. 11, pay attention, expect an answer. We have a number 33 there too. So yeah, Spirit is saying through these 3 months you're going to also be having a lot of signs and synchronicities, a lot of guidance, a lot of answers, a lot of clarity coming through to you, because again you are honoring source, you're honoring your frequency, you are celebrating who you are, allowing yourself to receive these powerful anchorings of your energy, these powerful frequencies of your truth. So now that you are there, you're also now available to certain experiences and certain manifestations which you could only really access once you were home within your frequency. And so you were receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities, a lot of beautiful affirmations and confirmations, and beautiful opportunities, beautiful experiences, beautiful relationships, beautiful gifts, beautiful blessings happening along your way. It's a very magical experience these next 3 months, whether you are in the winter or whether you're in the summer energies, because you are just receiving these beautiful signs to magical experiences, these beautiful synchronicities, these beautiful guidance to these beautiful experiences which you are anchoring and you are experiencing uniquely within your own unique frequency. You are really coming to the understanding of your alchemy, the understanding of your magic in the next 3 months. And you are really holding that space and honoring it, and you don't feel like shifting from it, is what we're feeling. It's you are really so in love with your frequency, so in love with your energy, so in love with who you are. Finally, you're in love with the being you are. And again, it's not self-serving, it's not narcissistic, it's not arrogant, it is self-honoring, it is self-loving, self-nurturing. You are finally loving the being you are, honoring the being you are, celebrating the being you are, that you are now having availability to these higher energies who always celebrate and honor who they are. These realms where the celebration and the honoring of oneself is like breathing air. That's how you are. That's how you be in order for you to be in your authentic truth. And because you're in this plane of existence, you're now receiving new signs. You're privy to all these beautiful little magical experiences because you're finally available to them. Wow. Very magical 3 months. And you've got the number 9, the number 4, and the number 11, which makes it 2. So very beautiful energies coming through. Let's pull some tarot. Okay, we have the 2 of Cups with the Hangman and the 7 of Coins. Yes. Here you are committing to yourself. Here you are committing to yourself, the 2 of Cups, committing to who you are, committing to the truth of you, the divine feminine and masculine energies, this beautiful open up your heart chakra, and the messages we received also the Stargate and the look for signs. This is you committing to you, honoring who you are, and not wavering from that frequency. This is the divine masculine honoring the divine feminine, anchored and honing in that space. Thus, it's very healing. It's you becoming one within the physical and the spiritual. It's you becoming one within the multi-frequency you are. It's you becoming one within all of who you are. And it releases you from the space. So even if you are in winter, it's not that it's a delay or a sacrifice. It is a freedom, because you're finally navigating your energies freely, even if you're in your own spaces, even if you're in your own honoring, your own sacred hibernation. It doesn't feel like a trap. It doesn't feel like you're stuck. It's an exploration of you more than ever before. So you can imagine that those in the winter, it's an inner exploration like never before, going deeply into the depths of your soul. And those in the summer, it is an external exploration like never before, staying within the depths of your soul, but exploring the physical world. And so you finally break free from this energy because you're no longer postponing from from you. You're no longer sacrificing you by dimming your light, by honoring others above you. So you finally break free from all delays. You break free from the postponement and from the delay and from the restriction of you. And with the 7 of coins, again, divine timing finally coming and play with all these signs and synchronicities. Finally, you see action on the seeds you've planted. Finally, you see reward on the work you've done. The time you spend on self and the time you spend within is really proving, you're seeing the results. It's proving fruitful in the co-creations and the manifestations in your physical. And Spirit is saying any delay is more of a course correction. It doesn't mean that what you're doing is wrong. It just means Spirit is saying there's actually an easier way, or spend more time within your frequency and it's going to happen. It's really a game and it's a game and a situation of divine timing here more than anything else. But a lot of where you were held back, a lot of where you had the delay was because you were still honoring the external, you were still honoring the illusion, you were still honoring other. And now that you're committing fully to yourself, you're breaking free of these experiences, and long-awaited light codes, long-awaited synchronicities and information finally coming through. You're no longer postponing self, you're no longer holding yourself up, you are finally becoming fluid. And you're finally allowing yourself to step into a whole new world. A whole new world of you, and it's really exciting because it's tailored to you. It's so unique to you. It's very different from anybody else, and you don't want it to be the same anymore, which is lovely. Look, here, yes, you don't want to be the same anymore. You don't want your life to be the same anymore as anybody else. There's no comparison. You're no longer trying to, you've cleared all the weeds in the garden. You've cleared all the interfering energies. Okay, thank you, Spirit. An extra message here. Spirit is saying yes, this deep exploration of self, of the hangman, because we do feel it's not a delay. It's you just being, wait, I'm going to remain deep within me because I'm committing to me. And this deep exploration of self, whether it's in the winter energy, helps you to really clean your garden and release everything that doesn't align with your higher energy, with higher source. So you're really able to see clearly what denies your alchemy, what doesn't align with you. And for those in the summer hemisphere, again, this doesn't feel like a delay. It feels like you're going to still be social, but you're going to really have that deep exploration again within self because you're committing to self. And in this deep exploration of self, you are able to release the energies, clean your garden, prune the weeds in the physical, in your experiences, in your interactions that no longer serve you. Because you're honoring who you are, you're opening your heart to you, thus opening your heart, yes, to others, but those who are in alignment, in resonance to you. You're no longer cheating yourself, because when you deny yourself, when you postpone to yourself, you only take away from yourself, you're only cheating yourself, and you're no longer willing to do that. You're committing to yourself completely and doing the beautiful work to hone in the frequency, to be still within your commitment, still within your frequency, still within source, to now really release all these experiences. It's like you are the one slowing down for a change. You are the one saying, actually, I'm going to slow down a bit because this doesn't work out for me. I'm just going to make a few minor adjustments and make it work for me. So it's not like this divine intervention when Spirit is saying, pause, do the work. You are actually enjoying your energy so much that as soon as you're in an energy that doesn't align, like, wait, put on the brakes, clear this energy, redirect. There we go. I'm back to my existence. I'm back to the sun energy, because this is where you want to stay completely, because this is where you are enjoying it. The sun, the divine masculine energy, aligned fully within the divine feminine. That is how the sun shines so brightly. The sun shines so brightly in the physical because the sun honors all of its truth. in the spiritual, in the unknown. The sun honors the fullness of its shadow, thus it honors the fullness of its light. And that's where you are now, completely honoring the fullness of your divine feminine energy and actioning and taking any action and any movement, the divine masculine, only within the alignment of the divine feminine of source within you. This is you existing fully. This is, again, you see the honoring, the co-creation of the divine feminine and masculine. This is you being the sun and celebrating the sun you are. You're not dimming your light at all these next 3 months. So even in the winter hemisphere, in the winter months in the northern hemisphere, you are the sun, and people, it's where it would normally be gloomy, or maybe gloomy, snowy, or gloomy, rainy, in that energy, you feel vibrant and sunny and happy, and people around you see you as the sun. They feel better. They're not complaining about the weather. They're not complaining about how cold it is. They're celebrating it, and they enjoy you around. You're like this big ray of sunshine, this big ball of warmth around them, regardless of the weather. It's very fascinating. Wherever you go, summer is, it seems, and you are simply shining. And then, of course, in the summer hemisphere, in the southern hemisphere, summer months, the same energy. You are just illuminating in your truth, in your presence, in your clarity. And no matter how you interact and socialize and co-create with others, you are fully in your power. You're not dimming your light. And because you're in this power, because you're in this honoring frequency, you're receiving all these magical light codes, and your rays of sun is now illuminating all these beautiful signs and synchronicities which were once hidden because you were not available to receive them. But now that you're fully in your power, you're available to receive all these signs, all these new blessings, all these new experiences during these next 3 months. King of Cups and the Ace of Coins. Yes, again, the divine masculine energy, regardless of gender. And we really felt that in the opening message before even putting the oracle cards, that this winter summer energy is you honing in your frequency and remaining there. And here we see it. You are doing all that you do is within love. The action energy here, within love, within care, within nurture. You are not taking a single step out of divine love. Everything you do, you are ensuring that it nurtures you, it cares for you, it honors you, it honors your frequency, it honors source. Thus, this is how you are to everyone. You're a healer, you're a carer, you're a nurturer. And every experience you receive heals, cares, and nurtures you, because your very action is within love. You are receiving the frequency of love with every single action and every single step you take. And with the Ace of Coins, it allows you to see your full worth, your full value, and you receiving these beautiful new physical manifestations. You see these new signs, these new physical manifestations, these new opportunities, these new relationships, which are only possible when you are in the frequency of love, when you are owning your space, when you are completely in the full expression of who you are. And because you're there, because you're honoring the powerful being you are these next 3 months, and you are sifting and sorting and releasing everything that dares deny you, that dares delay you, that dares postpone you. You are literally clearing your garden of all weeds to ensure that you remain in the full commitment, the full connection of self, the full expression, the full honing in, your full existence. You are now aligning and have aligned the divine masculine energy within the frequency of divine love fully, within the divine feminine fully, and you're experiencing new physical manifestations these next 3 months, new physical opportunities, new physical relationships, new physical gifts and blessings. You are just enjoying this new energy the next 3 months because you are finally in a position to receive this new energy. This new energy can only be born within your authentic truth. And now that you are there owning it and honing in that space, That is where you are remaining fully, and it's beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, look, the Knave of Cups. Yes. Page of Cups energy, new emotional experiences. It's all about the new. So look, you are the King of Cups in energy, because this is source energy within you. Source energy within you is the highest frequency of the divine masculine, the highest frequency of the divine feminine, the highest frequency of source you are. So this is you embodying the King of Cups. Every single thing you are doing the next 3 months is within the embodiment of divine love, from within, from source, from the mastery of your soul. So in the physical, you're experiencing everything anew, because it's the manifestation of your soul in your physical. So childlike innocence restored because of these beautiful new experiences happening through. So you are literally exploring and experiencing the world anew. You're experiencing yourself anew. You're experiencing your spiritual gifts, your creative gifts, your artistry anew. You're experiencing the depths of your soul anew. You're experiencing the exploration of the physical anew. You're having these beautiful new emotional experiences, new love, new excitement, new happiness. Innocence reborn, childlike innocence reborn is the overall energy. You are stepping into a world of the creation of you, of source creation. You are no longer creating through the external, you're creating through the internal source energy you are. You're claiming your truth as divine creator, and you're loving it. You're no longer criticizing it. You're no longer second guessing it. You're no longer straddling two worlds. You are owning your truth, owning your power, owning your existence, and is bringing about a powerful manifestation of new experiences, new emotions, and new energies, which really delight you and which bring a lot of happiness to your life. We feel you very happy and curious and excited as you are now exploring new energies that you have never been privy to, new energies that in the past you were not privy to because you were not in alignment, you were not in the frequency. But now here you are, no longer postponing yourself to yourself. Now here you are fully committing to self. Now here you are releasing everything that takes away from self. Now here you are in the full expression, the full existence of self. Now here you are manifesting fully within divine love. Now here you are manifesting new physical experiences born of the divine love you are. Therefore now here you are just receiving and exploring and experiencing new emotions, emotions finally born from your soul, not conditioned happiness, not conditioned love, not conditioned success, not conditioned celebration, but pure frequencies of these emotions, pure frequencies of these elements, pure frequencies of love, which are born from your soul, finally manifest in the physical for the very, very first time. Very powerful energies, beautiful beings, very sacred energies, and very blessed these next 3 months. These next 3 months is a celebration of you, where you really see yourself in the highest light, in a higher light than you've ever seen yourself before. And you're finally loving and appreciating the space you're in. You're finally loving and appreciating the source creator you are. And it's aligning you to powerful activations, powerful resources, powerful understanding, powerful wisdom, powerful shifts in energy, which open up new opportunities, open up new potential, open up new possibilities, open up new manifestations, which delight you, for they finally honor the truth of your divine existence like never before. The unknown becomes known, the unseen becomes seen. Your soul finally manifests in the physical, and it's a new experience, it's a new exploration, it's a new discovery of you. Blessed